on this bumpy beer tasting. From Kettlehead Brewing Company out of Tilton, New Hampshire, I have the Agent Incognito, which is an IPA. This comes in at 7% ABV. So this is done with Citra hops, but the Incognito thing is a little bit different. It's like one of those things where they do something to the hops to bring out more of the hoppiness, maybe less of the bitterness type ordeal. I'm not sure exactly how it's done, what's done, but yeah, there's no canned on date on this, but I did just pick it up this past week from the Packy in Manchester, New Hampshire. So let's go ahead and pour this one in a glass and get this inspection underway. Alright, the head on this is a very tight, white bubbled, frothy looking head, very compact bubbles. The coloration of the beer itself is a nice orange, very murky. Alright, drink the yeast. Let's get into the full inspection now, so cheers. Alright, so for the appearance on this, we'll give it the 6 out of 6. Out of the aromas, this has a very bright lime note to it, a little bit of a citrus note. Kind of hard to detect any malts out of this one. In the aromas, the lime almost seems like it's not coming from the hops. It almost seems artificial with how limey it is. It smells more like a Sprite or 7-Up soda, kind of than what you'd expect out of a beer. It's quite a dominating lime. It's pleasant though, but yeah, missing out on the malt kind of coming through. Doesn't really smell so much like a beer. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 for the aromas. Once again, in the flavors, the lime is very upfront. Once again, it doesn't seem like it really comes from the hops. That's what I'm saying. This whole weird incognito hop thing. It's very, very bright. Almost, I don't know, what's a lime, like cleaning agent type deal, or like if you took concentrated lime juice type deal. It's pretty much up front. There is a bit of a bready malt that does come through on the palate and the flavor though, so that's good. At least I am getting some of the malt. There's a bit of a citrus orange note. It does end up going to this kind of fruity pebble type deal with the orange and lime. And kind of that breadiness mixing in. It does start to taste a little bit like a Fruity Pebbles cereal just for a split second. And then that lime does come back and shine again to finish off the beer. It's got like a low bitterness feel to it. This one's not super bitter at all. It drinks, I don't know, kind of like a key lime pie IPA of some sort, but with a very low bitterness. The body on it seems to be about medium, but it does have a bit of a softness to the palate. Carbonation is on the medium side, but it does seem a bit spiky, so on the higher side of medium on the carbonation. For the flavors, I'm going to give this one a 17 out of 19. The body, I'll say a 5 out of 5. My overall on this one, I know I gave the flavor scores a pretty big bump there, but I don't know. Like I said, it's just kind of it's a little bit off for me, just with the way that the bitterness isn't super IPA like, and it does kind of have that weird artificial almost lime flavor, even though it is coming from whatever the heck they did to the hops. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 though. It's enjoyable for sure. It's just, I don't know, it just seems to be missing something for me. But anyways, I mean, Kettlehead's the Agent Incognito is going to get a bumpy 43 out of 50, which is going to land it in the very good range. So anyways, cheers. Thank you for watching.